Hey everybody, and welcome back to TianSG Plays Pokemon FireRed Nuzlocke with a randomizer. So yeah, last we left, we were about to enter Victory Road. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. And Victory Road, here we are. Yeah, so that is the Boulder Badge. Go right ahead. You know, I've never actually tried to like walk past these guys after I win each individual badge. There's no like item over here, is there? No. I wonder if you can. But they like only let you get up to a certain point. I'd imagine they would, although it'd be a weird thing. Like I don't know why you would do that either. Um, Thunder Badge. Oh yeah, going through really anything up here? Oh, sort of, but not really. Okay, and Rainbow Badge. Heck yeah, it's the Rainbow Badge. Let's keep on going. All right. I just want to check. So if you can't tell, it's been a little while since I last recorded, which is fine. Hopefully that means that, because I know in previous ones I would often reference stuff that was happening when I was recording, but by the time I published it, it would be like months later. So hopefully anything I talk about in this episode will be a little closer to stuff that's actually happening today. Okay. So I've got Groove in because Groove is my HM machine, which is Groovy. And everybody else looking pretty good. The one thing I didn't check, which I'm going to do really quickly, I didn't actually check before I left that I had, like, stuff, that I had, like, items that I'm going to need. So what I really need is, I've got plenty of lemonades, that's important. And I've got enough full heals, that should be fine. Okay, so we look fine. I think we're fine. Oh, no, that's fine. And yes, let's surf. Yeah, Kednub. Ooh. So this is 23. So theoretically, I can also buy, or I can also not buy, but catch another Pokemon here. Ooh, interesting. We got plenty of Master Balls. We're good. And yes, I've got the Soul Badge. Woo! Continuing on. Yeah, so I hope everyone has been doing well lately. It's getting into June, or it's well into June actually by this point. Who knows? Maybe. Oh, okay. So it's Pokemon, and it. Whoa. Armaldo. Okay, so this dude is, I think, what Anorith's supposed to become, unless I'm much mistaken. So that's interesting. Oh shoot, I forgot to have somebody out. Okay, let's do none of these. Okay. So here's okay. What should I do? So I can try to use Thunder Shock now, and I might one shot it because I'm almost twice his level. But I forget what type Anorith is. I think he's Bug Steel. So I think Electric would just be normal against him. I can throw Zay out there because Zay has Hypnosis. I could throw Nizzy out there to... Ooh. Actually, Groove is not the worst idea right now. Yeah, you know what I'll do is I'll throw Zay out there to get a Hypnosis on. And then we'll throw Groove out there to... Okay, so he's got a rock move. So maybe he's Rock Bug. Alright, well that's good to know. But, cool. Gotta sleep on. Alright. Then Groove. Groove should be pretty solid against him, actually. So if he's Rock Bug... They gotta be a little... Oh, okay, Cut. Cut is perfect. Cut will do not that much damage. Oh, beautiful. That's a little slow, though, actually. You know, Strength should be fine. It should take him down a little bit more. Still not very effective. That's fine, though. Get a little Strength in there. Perfect. I woke up. Oop. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Cool. I'm not gonna take the chance that he's got something like crazy powerful that he's about to bust out. I don't want to lose my... I mean, I know I'm not really going to use Groove for fighting much, but I don't want to even take that chance, you know? So why do that? Why do that? Alright. So Hypnosis. Perfect. I could probably try catching him now, but let's... No, we'll get Groove back out there, and we'll see if we can get him down to... like below half, preferably. At least. Still asleep. Oh, it's so nice having a Pokemon with Hypnosis. Like, I have been missing that this whole game. Just having something that I can, you know, rely on to put Pokemon to sleep and to be able to control the board a little bit. Alright, so this should be good. Great. He'll probably wake up. Nope. Alright, I think we can stick one more in. Even if I crit, it shouldn't kill him. Beautiful. Alright, so we'll switch out now. Great. That's... Ooh. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, just stop. Just stop. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Wasn't ideal. It's fine. Zay. Head on back out there, champ. Alright, so it looks like he's got a fighting move, maybe two different rock moves, which sort of makes sense. I wonder if he evolved from a fighting Pokemon. Okay. We'll do Hypnosis again. Didn't work. That's fine. I'm really certain he can't do anything. Yeah. Oh no, you crit me. No, Zay, survive it. Oh wow, you did. It like didn't even phase you. Oh my god, please. I could probably just... Okay, so he's got Rock Tomb. He's got Rock Tomb, Karate Chop, Rock Blast, and I can't remember if there was another one that I already saw. But anyways, he's asleep now. I'm gonna catch this MFer. Not an MFer, a good friend, hopefully. Okay. Alright, got the leftovers. Look at that. Zay does this whole fight, doesn't even lose any health really. So I'm gonna try Great Ball first, just because I've got one left, so I might as well. Oh, well, that didn't work. That's fine. Hopefully the Ultra Ball will be more successful. That's interesting. So that means our model might have a low catch rate if he broke out that quickly, but it doesn't matter. We got ourselves a new friend, everybody. Okay. Data's added to the Pokedex. Armaldo. He's only 4'11", which smaller than he looks. Anyways, protected by a hard shell, its body is very sturdy. It skewers prey with its claws to feed. Terrifying. Yes. Your name is gonna be... It's gonna be... Jellerp. Jellerp. Well, welcome to the team, Jellerp. And by that I mean welcome to the box. Okay, cool. So that's Pokemon caught on Route 23. So I could have caught Pokemon in this grass, but obviously I didn't. Oop. Well, let's see. I could have caught if I hadn't ran into them. Oh. Well, no. Whoa. This dude's level 40, though. Alright. Alright, but I will... Oh, no, because he's rock water, isn't he? So this will just be normal. Doesn't matter. One shot. Cadnob. Good job, buddy. I actually want to sort of see what else I could have caught besides the Kabuto. It would have been a Paris. So... Yeah. You're welcome, everybody. We dodged that bullet. Because Armaldo's, like, not a bad Pokemon, right? So, you know, yeah, I'm happy with that. I mean, I probably won't use them because I'm pretty sure I've got a good idea of the team that I want to use. But, anyways, I have to have the Volcano Badge. Oh, that is the Volcano Badge. Okay, then please go right ahead, sir. I love this idea that they just have these, like, checks. But it's like, what do you... Because, like, in the anime, people just... Like, there's a big stadium, and there's a whole tournament and event, and people come out to cheer. So, like, You don't have to have the badges to get there, do you? Like, anyways, sorry. Worrying about logistics in a video game doesn't matter. I mean, it's funny. I do, like, logistically, it doesn't make sense. You'd think, since you need all of them to get there, you would think it would literally just um, be a one guard being like, do you have all 8 badges? Okay, great, you're good. Rather than paying 8 guards to do the job of one. But I get it, for game purposes, it is a cool, like, run up as a, like, whoa, this is epic, right? Alright. Victory Road Gate, Pokemon League. Alright, everybody. Here we go. Alright, well, we've got Kednub out there. So basically my plan for now, hold on, I'm going to give Grube some lemonade, which would be up. I shouldn't have to, but just in case things go spectacularly wrong. Like, you would literally have to be all my other Pokemon are fainted, and there's just one Pokemon with like a little bit of health left, and I just gotta hope that Grube can get a lucky shot in. But, you always got a plan. Did these say anything, by the way? Oh, no, they say Indigo Plateau. Okay. But yeah, so we're in Victory Road. So I'm going to try to... I'll basically, like, every time somebody gets a level up, I will switch them out for somebody else to get a level up. Okay, so I'm going to get that boulder over here. I'll probably also, for this stuff... I'm going to want to push that the other direction. Okay. Oh, I can catch a new Pokemon here. Alright, I immediately... Ooh, Rhydon. Ooh, I like Rhydons. That's cool. Okay. So immediately, bad idea to have Kednub out there. I mean, it's fine, but like, a bad idea just because like, most of his moves are super powerful. Ooh, I do not mind Rhydon at all. Okay, so he's got ground type moves. I mean, Fly shouldn't be that powerful, but I also don't think I want to take the chance. I don't think I want to poison. Alright. Thundershock won't do anything. Yeah, I mean, Groovy is not a terrible choice. It's just that question of I don't necessarily know. Like, I know he has Bone Rush, obviously. So Rock Smash should be strong. But also, Groovy is not a fighting type, and they're equal levels. So this shouldn't one-shot it. It's also... Although that's a super effective move, I wasn't wrong in that. But also, not great. That's a really weak move. It's fine. Get some strength in there. Ooh, that did the same? Like, Rock Smash might be better now because it lowered his defense that one time. Yeah, a little bit better if it can. Yeah, okay. So it keeps lowering his defense, so that'll be helpful overall. Ooh, can I not escape now? I think I might not be able to escape. Ooh. We're gonna try though. Okay. Yep. This is not great. We're just gonna keep hitting him with Rock Smash. And oh boy. No, this is not an ideal situation, everybody. Is what I'm saying right now. I'm hoping Groove can whittle Rhydon down enough. Oh boy. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, it's not very effective. So that's good, but the Sand Tomb is still on me. I'm going to Rock Smash again. I'm just going to keep doing this until he gets down to a reasonable amount. Defense lowered again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. All right, guys. Now, I did use items earlier on in the game, so I'm fully going. I never made a hard and fast rule. I will remind you that I can't use items during battle. I just try to avoid it. Particularly because I'm just catching a Pokemon here. And this isn't, like, if this was a gym battle, I probably wouldn't do this, actually. But, since it's just catching a Pokemon, and this is kind of dumb. Like, it's just, you know, oh, okay. One more Rock Smash should do the trick. And, okay, great. That's perfect. That's great. Oh, this Rhydon is being super frustrating. Oh, freed from Rock Tomb. Yes! Zay, get your ass out there. Well done. Alright. Good job, Groove. Haha! None of you moves. Or no, that just missed. Oh well, it's fine. Tomato's a model, yeah. Ooh, he had Ancient Power. I think it's good he didn't use that against me. I mean, Groove probably could have survived it. I forgot if Rock Slide or Ancient Power is more powerful. Like, which one is more powerful to do, but... Anyways, okay, cool. So, now we're gonna try to catch this MFer. Yeah, this is great. Actually, Rhydons are another Pokemon that I really love. But I didn't use a whole lot as a kid. Like, I'm trying to remember, and I think... Like, I think I might have used one at some point during a run. But, like... Because they're super... I love their look. They look really cool. They're just very cool Pokemon. They're very powerful. And, I mean, look at that. Look at that dude. Badass. 6'3", 264.6 pounds. Which is basically me. No, I wish I was as jacked as Rhydon. It begins walking on its hind legs after evolution. It can punch holes through boulders with its horn. His horn can pierce the sky. It's a deep office reference for anybody interested. Yes. So Rhydon's nickname is going to be... hold on. I've got this. There's not enough room to put Princess Unicorn. So, we're just going to call you Princess. And yes, I see that he's a guy. Guys can be princesses too if they so like. Welcome to the team, Princess. Cool. But yeah, Rhydons are very cool. I always liked Rhydons when I was a kid. Although, again, I didn't really ever use... Because usually the only time you would see Rhydons is... You might actually see Rhydons in Victory Road. In non-randomized versions. I don't quite remember. But I do know that you could obviously catch a Rhyhorn in the Safari Zone. So that's normally how you'd catch Rhyhorn, and then you'd have to evolve it. And I don't think they require a stone. I think Rhyhorns evolve into Rhydons when like level 50. Like, it takes a lot. And remember, that was the main sort of issue, is that Rhydons are fine, but like they're really not great, and so it just takes a long time to get up there. And usually by the time you get to the Safari Zone, you have a pretty good team already. So, you know, oh boy. This is not a good matchup for me. Who would be good? Zay. Zay's fun, yeah. But yeah, so like I said, I just don't remember using Rhydons really that much. Although, like I said, they're really cool. Like, I won't lie, if I could actually have Pokemon, I would be very tempted to have a Rhydon, because they're just very cool. Yeah, so that's exciting. I probably won't use them. I'll have to, when we get to the Pokemon Center, when we get through Victory Road, well, you know, whoops. I did not mean to go outside, but that's fine. This guy stopped me. Salamence, I remember you. I remember you in the Viridian Forest, you son of a bitch. But you're Dragon type, so my Ice Beam should kick your ass. Kednob, this is what you were built for. And booyah. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, Kednob. Yeah, I remember those terrifying Salamence in the Viridian Forest. I do like that, by the way, about this randomizer, is that, like, my first time I'm traveling through this Viridian Forest, I'm, like, losing battles to Shelgon. There's another dude. I'm, like, terrified because I already lost a lot of Pokemon in prior playthroughs, but still. And I run into this guy, and he's like terrifying, and I'm freaked out. I think I had a tough time with him, which sort of makes sense. But then now I run into them Victory Road, and I'm like, bring it on, motherfucker. Sorry for the curse. Oh, well, hello there. I wonder if you were good enough for me. Probably. I mean, unless you're real badass there, cool trainer Naomi. Which I do. I appreciate your hair, though. Would like to battle your, like, eggplant hair. Or aubergine, if you're, in Europe. Okay. Psychic should be very good against you, because you're a poison type. It is! But I'm just... Catnap isn't a psychic type, so... Not great. That's fine, though. All he did was low... I guess sweet scent... I was trying to think, like, why would sweet scent lower your evasiveness? But I guess if it's, like... You're, like, smelling the roses, like... Ooh, that smells so good. You're, like, distracted, not paying attention, right? So you're not going to be able to get a good dodge in. Hey! Catnap got to 51. Good job, buddy. Pretty solid level. I mean, as we can see... Catnap's defense is great. He can take a beating from anything. Attack is pretty solid. Special attack is okay. Speed is terrible. And special defense is awful. So I really need to be careful in terms of, like obviously if I face an electric type, I'm done in one shot. Minoon, speaking of, I'm pretty sure this is an electric type. So, Drew, that means you. Yeah, I forgot. Drew is my, because I don't think Grass or Psychic are... I think they're both strong against electric. Sure, Pedal Dance sounds good. All right, so these guys are all 42. That feels pretty good. I mean, I'm definitely over leveled a bit, which I kind of knew because I was a little over leveled for Giovanni, to be fair. So, really, Naomi? Really? You're gonna use a fucking hyper potion? You son of a bitch! Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, Drew, fucking kick its ass, man. There you go. Good job. I'm glad that went 3 times. Suicune. Okay. I got this time, guys. Suicune is water. So here's the thing. Technically, Drew's the best choice for this. But Drew will also be confused after this if I don't switch him out. So I'm tempted to put a Catnap out there and just use Thunder Shock. But also Suicune will have powerful moves that will do a lot of damage. Nah, we'll leave Drew out there. We'll deal with the confusion. It should be fine. Yeah, I know, buddy. All right, well let's try to get a Frenzy Plant off. And no. All right, well I tried. Dizzy Punch. Oh, is that gonna make me like? I'm already confused. Oh boy, that's not great. Okay. Yeah, weakens electricity's power. So that makes 2 confusion in a row. So I'm gonna, yeah, okay. I'm gonna say let's recover. I didn't want to take a chance, hit myself again in confusion, and then have him use some super powerful move I wouldn't expect. Oh god. Okay. I definitely thought that was about to make me confused again, and I was gonna be really pretty upset. Oh boy. Oh, good with this fight. Oh my. That's all I have to say about this fight. I hate you, Suicune. Is it Suicune? Or is it like Suicune? Or is it like Suicune? Or is it, I don't know. Probably saying it wrong. Almost certainly, in fact. Alright, but good job, Drew. Well done. Kingler. Ooh, another water type. Alright. I mean, Drew could snap out of confusion anytime. Yeah, we'll leave Drew out there. That's fine. The only thing that I worry about is, like, if these guys can learn, like, Vice Grip, which, I think is a... Oh, yeah, I have to recharge. I forgot about that. Which I think Vice Grip is a one-hit KO move. Because I remember losing a Pokemon in a... Holy crap, I had to try that 4 times before that hit. Or before that worked. Yeah, I remember like fighting a Kingler in a different randomizer, and it had a Vice Grip, and I think it will like one hit KO one of my Pokemon. So, yeah, always good to. Oh, hey, Drew got another level. Great, well, good for you. A good level as expected. Just really solid stats all around here. Well done. Wurmple. I don't. Is that a bug type? I think it's a bug type. So coming out, Christina. Yeah. 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 That's definitely. Yeah. This dude is going to get burned. And there we go. Done and done. Good job, Christina. All right. All right. That was actually a pretty long battle. It was fine. Um, like I had good type matchups with everybody, so that was fun. Okay. Bam. This is, I will say, this is the thing that I wish was a little bit better about this game. So all these trainers are like like she had a ton of 42s. Presumably, if I face somebody who's got like, who's only got like, one Pokemon, it'll be something close to like 48 or so, which will be nice. But like, so on the way here, I have to fight my rival, right? And he had like all of his Pokemon were around what 50, right? Like they were around the level that all my Pokemon are at, including one that was 53, 54, something like that. So like they were all like badass. And I understand that your rival should be the best or like the best trainer that you face. We're going with this one. Okay. Ooh, Endeavor. Wait, I forgot. I don't. Are these ones actually what they say they are when I find them on the ground? It's been long enough that I forgot. It was 27, right? And yeah, it is. Okay. Oh, good. I've got two of these. Hooray. Stupid randomizing items. What was I thinking? Hey there, Rhydon. Um, what was I saying about? Oh yeah, so like, yeah, so my rival has really high level Pokemon that I was like at the right level to fight. You know what I mean? Like maybe I was maybe slightly over leveled, but it was about there, right? But then you walk in here and everybody's like 10 levels lower. And again, I understand you want your rival to be like strong, but oh, guys, I could have had a Matang. I would have oh man. Matang would have been awesome. Okay, so Steel type. Okay. So he is Psychic Steel. So unless I'm much mistaken, Christina should be a perfect matchup with him. We're gonna see. Steel Wing, it did very little. Okay, great. See if Flame, now, maybe should have done Eruption. But I want to see how this goes. Ooh, that's great. Okay, perfect. Okay, yeah. So, because I remember much earlier in this run, I kept having issues with Tangs and with Steel types in general. But now I've got Christina. I've got somebody who can be a good matchup with that. That wasn't doing. I'm grabbing a Lemonade. Gotta heal. But yeah, like it would be just nicer if they like. I don't know why they need to have such a massive level gap between. Oh, Ponyta. Um, between like Victory Road and your rival, like they could have just made it like they're all a couple levels lower. You know what I mean? Because that would have been much nicer. But now you get in here and it's like, it's not really that much of a challenge. And this is, like I said, I was talking about this earlier. This is one of the biggest issues with the game is just that they didn't do a great job in the end game, sort of balancing out how fast you can level. Like I would have preferred this place to be harder in order to prepare you better for the Elite Four. You know what I mean? Because like this is the thing that everybody like if I remember correctly, my rival is gonna have a level 65 Pokemon, which means that I really, if I want to have and like Lance, oh, really, Clan Pearl, you gonna do me like that, you son of a bitch. No! Why? Why do they all have hyper potions? Stop it! Y'all just like random ass people. Obviously, by the way, it totally. Oh my god, so dumb. Yep. Like, just come on, man. That's fine. That's fine. Do your worst. I also think Kidnap, yeah, Kidnap did level up, so I should probably actually switch her out. Um, Nose Pass. Okay. Nose Pass is Rock Psychic. I think Drew should be a solid fight against him. I think. We'll see. Pedal Dance, want to do some work? And yeah, you do. All right, love it. But yeah, it would have been nicer if they had like made this place so you didn't have to grind as much, and because that's like basically my that would really be my biggest complaint about these particular games. Sort of red, blue, and fire red, leaf green. It's just that, which I mean, they just remade red and blue, so not a problem. But or remastered, I should say. Love Disc. Love Disc is no. Let's see if my pedal dance will continue. Maybe it'll. No, son of a damn it. I was hopeful. I was hopeful. But yeah, like it would have just been a nice thing because I mean, like I said, it would have been harder. Like this place definitely would have been more difficult, but it's not that difficult anyways as it is. Like it's just kind of long. Tangela, okay. Christina, you got this, champ. But yeah, so it would have been nice if they had adjusted that just to make sure that it was a little bit more even and you had to do a little bit less grinding. But quibbles with a game I love, so. Yeah, I think, like, if I'm being honest, I really do think that it's really normal to have, like, quibbles and issues with things that you love. Like, that's fine. When you're in a relationship with somebody, you don't... Memento. Yeah, what's Memento? It's a dark move. User faints. Excuse me? Wait, the user faints... but sharply lowers the foe's attack. What sort of bullshit fucking move is this? Like, why would you use it? Ever? Even outside of a Nuzlocke. I mean, obviously I'm not taking this, because why? But even outside of a Nuzlocke, like, the fuck? Like, that's such a useless... Like, I get that it sharply lowers attack and special attack, but unless it literally lowers both of those things to the lowest they can be... What the hell, man? Like, that's just... You're just wasting a Pokemon slot. That's crazy, man. Anyways, yes. Definitely don't want to learn that bullshit-ass move. I mean, that kind of sucks. I would have liked a better dark move than Bite. I mean, Bite's fine, but, would have been nice. Okay. I need to heal Kednob of this stupid paralysis. And then let's get Lemonade on. But yeah, it's what I was saying earlier. What I was saying just now is that like it's really normal to. By the way, I'm going right back down to go get this other item. It's really normal to, to have little issues with things that you love. Like that's, whoa, this dude's level 46. Okay. That's cool. It just means more XP. Yeah. So like I said, if you're in a relationship, you're not gonna literally agree and love like literally everything that person does, right? Everyone has little annoyances, even your family, right? Like there's probably things that your parents do or your siblings do, people that you love, I'd imagine. It's usually the case. Who, oh, Bulbasaur. Oh. People that you love, but like, there's probably things that they do that piss you off, right? That you don't like, or that yo, I just realized he had Crab Hammer. The fuck is this bullshit? Okay, I'm immediately. I'm just getting Zay out there. I don't even want to take a chance. What the fuck just happened? Like, I am... Oh my god. Oh, this is infuriating. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this freaking Bulbasaur just for the, like... Out of sheer... Just for the principle of the matter. That's what I was looking for. Why the hell does he must have evolved from a water type? Or maybe that's just a random thing, but like... Yo, dude, that's... Whoa. I didn't even know, like, it hit me. And I didn't, because I just, like, assumed he's grass. So it hit me, and I just was like, oh, okay, he's using an attack on Christina. I just assumed it was, like, a grass type, because I wasn't really paying attention. And then, and then Christina's health just keeps dropping, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? And then it, like, clicked. Like, I remembered, like, I was like, oh, shit, that's a crab hammer. That's a water attack. The fuck is happening? So that dude had 3 moves, none of which were grass. Oh man, Christina, I'm so sorry. I keep like, that is like the second time that I have risked you. Now this one, not my fault. I'd like, for sure, the Suicune one was definitely I am an idiot, and that's fine. But like this one, not my fault. I'm sure everybody else was as surprised as I was that Bulbasaur knew Crab Hammer. Yeah. Anyways, so. Oh, all right, that's fine. Yeah. So you know, if you ever get like, if you ever see people who like have issues with things that they love or like sort of pick them apart a little bit, like it's you know, it's perfectly normal, and that's like part of loving somebody is like being familiar with every part of them. Or thing, right? Like, if you love Star Wars, you are familiar with every little thing in the universe. So, you know, you see a new Star Wars movie, and you get a little upset because, that's actually not good. Okay. Should be careful about using using Dragon Claw, if he has Mimic. Boy, this place is just teeming. That's fine. It's fine. I've got to grind anyways at some point, so this is fine. Victory Road is supposed to be the place where you get all your Pokemon like up to stuff. But anyways, so the so yeah, so it's really normal. Like I said, if you see the new Star Wars film and you really love the Star Wars universe, so you have slight issues like well, I'm not gonna do specific examples just in case there are Star Wars films that people have not seen yet and they don't want spoiled. But yeah, you know, like I know that people had issues with The Last Jedi for some reasons of like feeling it didn't fit with certain character development or certain like lore sort of issues, which I don't agree with, frankly. Like I thought, I enjoyed the movie and I thought that, yeah. God, do I even want to waste time with this guy? But you know, I understand. You know, you're a huge fan. People are huge fans of Star Wars, and so I understand that whole thing of you have this picture in your head of what like the next movie is gonna be like, and what your expectations are, and like you really love it, and so you really want it to be great because you love all the previous ones that have come before it. And so, if it doesn't meet your expectations, it's really easy to not like it, and it's really easy to pick it apart. You know, so I get that. I don't think it's fair all the time. Just like if you love somebody or something, you probably shouldn't focus on the flaws, right? Like I'd like to think, even though I have talked about some of the issues with Pokemon games, that in general, I'd like to think that my love for them has sort of come through, because I really do. I mean, these games were my childhood, and I mean, I obviously still love to play them now. I love Pokemon Go, the new Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. When those come out, I'm sure I'm really excited about those, because they are, you know, they are Pokemon Yellow remade, and that's freaking awesome. Like I get it, we get to go back and do that, but I just love that. Um, and I'm super excited about that. Like I'm definitely, first off, let me be clear about this. I'm definitely doing Let's Go Eevee because Pikachu's great and all, but like I want to have a slightly different experience. And the idea of starting off with the Eevee is really cool. Because I love the idea of him being able to become whatever you want. Um, but yeah, so just, you know, I really love these games, and they've had a really big influence on me growing up and still today. And so I hope that comes through. And like anything that I like sort of talk about is like, oh, this is kind of funny or weird or like not perfect. You know, it's what it is. It's sort of, it's like to go back to the relationship comparison of just, which it's weird for me to compare me liking Pokemon to having a relationship with somebody. That's fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about it, guys. But it is. I think it is fair to have like the, you know, there are things about. Fuck you, Memento. Well, now the game's just like haunting me, man. Just come on, man. But yeah, it's more like when you love somebody and there's something about their like a personality quirk that's like they have a funny laugh, or you know they say literally all the time, or they have a tendency to sort of, you know, maybe they have a tendency to like be a very like go-getter person. Like they don't have as much shame as you have, so they don't care about like they're kind of shameless, which is like really admirable sometimes, but can also put you in obviously embarrassing situations if you're not that kind of person. But all those things are like kind of lovable traits that people can have. Well, hopefully, if you love them. I mean, if none of those traits sound appealing to you, you probably are sitting there going, I would never love any of that. That would be a deal breaker. Which is great. That's fine. That's why not everybody is compatible. But yeah, same thing with this. Like all the flaws that this game has are for me lovable. You know, like this flaw of the grinding thing. You know, to be frank, even though it's an issue, like it taught me as a kid the fact that like you have to put time in to become good at something. Okay, Grumpig is, I think, psychic. Is he? Yeah, he is. Ooh, that might not be good actually. Okay, it wasn't good, but I also was fine. But anyways, yeah, like all this grinding, like as a kid, like I said, it taught me that like you have to put the hours in to become good at something, which is great. You know, a lot of okay, Pelipper. Ooh, he might have fly and water though. So my Thunder Shock for Kednob should actually do some damn work here. But yeah, like it taught me patience, because like a lot of, you know, one of the biggest criticisms I have of a lot of games nowadays is a lot of games will have a tendency to make games super easy, which can be good on the one hand in that like, you know, they make them slightly more accessible, but like I generally don't like, because they what they do is they tend to cater towards the laziest but also the loudest of the population of gamers, right? These are people like, I'm thinking of like in MMOs like World of Warcraft, how people like demanded like, oh, you know, I don't have time to raid, but like I want to be able to raid, so cater to me and give me easier raids, or make it easier to find raids, or whatever, right? Boy, this is okay. I was like, since he keeps accuracy lowering me, I really want to get this poison on to like, so he'll die eventually. Yeah, this is gonna be frustrating as hell. But yeah, so like, you know, and the current Pokemon games are sort of similar if you think about it, because like you don't really need to grind, and they added XP share, which significant like it just makes it much more straightforward. And I mean, there's some things that are more different. Like there's a lot more variety of types, and I mean, you just see it with this version, which is Gen 3, which is that you see a lot of people with dual types that are harder to deal with because you're just like, I don't know what type you are, or normally, like if somebody's rock water, like say Kabutops or whatnot, which is not, which I know is Gen 1. Were they rock water in Gen 1 too? Or better, if somebody's like ground water, or ground flying, which I think exists. Like what would normally work, like an electric move, won't work because they're ground. Toro also came through. That's what you said. But yeah, so like I said, I think overall, like grinding taught me patience as a kid. Taught me that you have to put in the hours, that it's not easy, and what's more important is it taught me that like it's much more fulfilling when you have to put in time, right? Like being able to get to the final boss and beat it easily without really having to like without really having to make a real effort or put in a lot of time can feel cheap, right? Because it just feels like, this wasn't that difficult. But like when you have to put in a lot of time, when you spend weeks and weeks and weeks building towards the Elite Four and having to like grind for hours and hours and hours, like just in car trips with my parents and like in doctor's offices if I had to go see the doctor, or just sitting at home on a Saturday while the sun is out, but deciding that what I really want to do is play a really low quality Game Boy screen, look at a really low quality Game Boy screen all day. All of those things are like, all of that just helped make it so that when you finally won, you felt really good, right? And that's the thing that I think is an issue in sort of this modern day and age, that people are so focused on instant gratification, and what's unfortunate is that people have traded in, I think, a much larger, more fulfilling, more long-standing version of gratification, where you work really, really hard at something and then achieve that thing, and because you work so hard, it feels excellent. Wow, look at that defense, over 200 now. And when you achieve something really difficult, freaking males. It really does feel amazing, and like that feeling stays with you. Like that's a feeling you will always go back to. Like there are achievements that I've had in my life that were really, really difficult to do that like I still go back to, nowadays, because I don't like this at all, guys. See? Grass? I should just put Drew out there to... Oh, no. Okay. I shouldn't be risking this, should I? Okay. Alright, that seems to be fine. It's fine. We're fine, everybody. We're fine. No need to worry. But, ooh, slacking. Yes, please. Yeah, it's, yeah, so people have traded in this really true gratification. Like, again, like I think of things that took me a long time to master, or things that were really, really difficult in my life. Like every episode that I do for Who Do You Think You Are, it takes a long time. They can take months. Certainly, they definitely at least take months. They usually at least like 5 to 6 months. But they can take years sometimes. And when you get that achievement of having worked on something for years and then broken it in the research and found a story, and then seeing that story over the slow course of production come to life, like and then like the editing process, and then seeing it finally on TV, it's a really it's a great feeling. And like that doesn't come easy. It's not, you don't walk in and like do 1 day's of research and then you're done and you move on. You know what I mean? Like it's it's hard to explain, but like and so like every episode I can look back on and think of fondly and remember the good feelings that I had associated with that, and that's true for, like I said, for other things um, like sophomore year of college, I really worked at and got better at guitar. Now I did that instead of say going to class, so I almost also failed out of college. Wouldn't recommend it. Um, but that being said, the amount of time and the amount of practice it took to get good at guitar um, makes me feel like it makes me feel great. It makes me feel like I have achieved something, and that's awesome. But like nowadays, people just want to like. I know so many people, and so especially like I don't know, not all young people, but like it does seem to be. I don't know, it's just people in general. Really, they don't want to. They don't want to put in that effort that it takes because it is difficult and it does take a long time to master something. But they don't want to do that. They would rather just get the thing or become good at the thing. Water type? I think water. I'll put Drew out there. They just want to be good at the thing, you know? Ooh. Yeah, definitely water. Well, I've only got one of those left. Yeah, we'll just pedal dance it. It's fine. This guy's level 48 though, so that's pretty legit. But like, you know, what I'm saying is that like I think people have turned in that whole like, ooh, that was super effective. Okay. Noted. I guess poison is very good against me, which is good to know. Sorry, I just had the hiccups there for a second. Hopefully they'll go away. You're probably related to the pizza I ate. 'Cause I love pizza. Pizza's great. But anyways, yeah, I just think people too easily want just because then like you see people who like tried to learn guitar and they learned a couple songs with they learned a few basic chords and then learned a couple of songs like Wonderwall or other things with fairly easy chord progression, and like you know they aren't necessarily like they're like, oh yeah, I have a guitar or whatever, but then they're not like, it's not something that they're incredibly proud of, and it's just sort of a thing, you know what I mean? um or I don't know. It's tough to describe, but I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. Just that feeling of, it's like people want the results and they don't care about the journey so much anymore. Um, and like I don't know. For me, the journey is where the fun is, because when you get to the thing is when you get the results, when you get to the ending and you get the thing that you wanted, it's great, but then it's over. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know. It just, anyways. So yeah, so I think the moral of the story is to really, guys, like focus on the journey, including the journey of this episode, which is now over because we're running a little bit long. But that's fine. We're in the middle of Victory Road, and also the journey this conversation took to get right here. So yeah, so we'll call that an episode right now. So thanks everybody, and when we come back, we will. I don't know if we'll finish Victory Road, but we will certainly keep on tracking. So, yeah. So thanks everybody, and have a great one. Bye.